So I was just thinking about the trailer situation and how not everyone who was supposed to have been in the trailer was ever deposed. And for Blake Lively, she originally said that the people there were makeup artists. That was her first version, makeup artists, because they were removing her body makeup. Heath, on the other hand, said she was getting makeup removed from her collarbone because she was not able to meet at another time. This is who he says were there. Her nanny, which I know that she doesn't like to acknowledge she has a nanny, but her nanny, which also backs up what Vivian Baker said, where she claims that she was breastfeeding at some point. So her nanny, her makeup artist, and her assistant were present. So those were the three people that he claimed were there. So I find that interesting because Ann Carroll ends up being one of the people deposed. And she's the hairstylist of Lively, not a makeup artist. Though she is a makeup artist too. So maybe she was doing both jobs for Blake at that time. I don't know. But Ann and Vivian are both deposed. But only Vivian is listed as the makeup artist. We never get to hear from Sophia, or I don't know who the other person would have been, her nanny being, maybe it's Tina. Maybe Tina was the nanny, but she's listed as an assistant. But there's many times that Blake has listed people as assistants, but they turned out to be nannies. So once it's time for her deposition, she claims that the people who are in the room with her are not like makeup artists, but hair and makeup artists. So now that would bring in Ann Carroll and Vivian Baker. Vivian Baker, in her deposition, claimed that she didn't recall whether Lively actually told Heath about him looking at her in the mirror, which then backs up what Jamey Heath had said, which was he didn't even know she thought that until the meeting that they had in June, where she has this conversation with them, and he apologized if he had looked at her and he didn't even realize. And so then that's when she allegedly said, I know you didn't try to cop a look. So he did not know that same night. This is Ann Carroll also saying that it was Blake Lively that told them that he had looked at her in the mirror. So it wasn't something that they necessarily witnessed themselves per se, even though they were in the room. They were just saying that she said that. And of course, why would she lie to them, right? Like, why? So they believed her and retold her story.